My name is Smithee, and I'm here with a special interview with Dawn Broene. She's the Executive Director of the Flat River Outreach Ministries. So Dawn, thank you for coming out today.
Thank you, Connor.
Yeah, no problem. And we're going to talk about the From Food Fight right now. So I understand that there's two different food fights. There's a community food fight and the school food fight. Do you want to explain how each of those work?
Yeah, so the community food fight starts on June 1st, and it goes through Riverwalk. The Riverwalk parade is the official end of the community food fight. Now, Interact has been doing food fight for a few years with us, and they do a school food fight that starts after spring break. I think it started April 24th or something like that this year. And it's a competition between all the schools. So all the schools this year are participating, and it's to see which school can raise the most food or monetary donations for Flat River Outreach Ministries.
Right, okay. Yeah. And how long have you guys been doing the community food fight?
This will be our 8th year.
8th year, wow.
Yeah.
That's and do you know how many families we help by doing all of these different food fights?
Well, we serve between 250 to 300 families a month at Flat River Outreach Ministries. So that community-wide, that's like 1,000 people that we serve at Flat River Outreach Ministries. So every item of food goes to help our food pantry, but it also is helping all of our other programming also.
Awesome. So do you want to explain the North versus South competition to me?
Yeah. So the school food fight is a competition between the schools, but the community food fight, M21 is the dividing line. Okay. And any business or anyone that lives north of M21, when they make a donation of food or a monetary donation, it's a point for the north side. Any business that is or individual household that is on the south side of M21, when they make a donation, that point goes to the south side.
Mm-hmm. And so it's just a north versus south kind of thing.
Yeah.
So if I lived in the south and I donated to somewhere in the north, whose side does that count on?
Well, usually they come into individuals, but businesses do food fight specials.
Right.
Okay, so if you're like, let's say, at Sneakers, let's say, and you buy some fries and they're doing a food fight special, and you bring in a can of food and you donate to Sneakers, then that's going to go on the north side.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I understand Interact splits all of the food from the schools at the end, or how does that work?
So all the food and donations that are collected from the school are part of the total that we are aiming for in the community food fight. Okay. The school food fight, though, because it's versus the school, we just split it north and south evenly.
Okay.
So like last year, Interact collected 7,122 items. We divided that by 2. Half of it went to the north and half of it went to the south.
Okay, so it doesn't matter, if most of the schools, because I think most of the schools are in the north, so it doesn't matter if most of the north gets all of the food. Okay, you just divide it evenly. So
we divide it evenly.
Right, so Alto or nobody's left out of that. Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that makes sense. So, do you want to talk about Amway's partnership in it this year? I hear they have a spot this year.
Yeah. So Interact set a goal of 10,000 items. Like I said, last year was the most that had been raised in the school food fight of 7,122 items. This year, Interact set a goal of 10,000. So we decided, in partnership with Interact and From, to see if we could find a matching partner to help raise awareness and gain some extra donations for Flat River Outreach Ministries. So Amway took interest in this and has agreed to donate a $1 to every food item that is collected, up to $10,000. All that money that is raised is going to go towards Flat River Outreach Ministries children's programming. So like our backpack program, our Lunch Buddies program, our Christmas distribution. So not only when you're donating an item are you helping our food pantry, but you are also helping all those other children programming by raising money for that.
All right, that makes sense. So how does the food that you use get distributed, that we, raise for the From Food Fight, how does that get distributed?
So, our food pantry, so first we're gonna have to collect it and sort
Right.
it and put it by item and everything like that. But it's gonna end up in our food pantry, where families can come in once a month and shop our food pantry. It's very much a client choice pantry. It looks kind of like a small grocery store. And so the items will eventually make it to the pantry and be picked up by one of the families that uses the food pantry.
Awesome. And then if, say I or a listener wanted to go somewhere to find more information, where can I do that?
So our website is www.fromlowell.org.
Okay.
And our Facebook is Flat River Outreach Ministries.
Okay. Awesome. And I guess that's all I have for now. I want to thank Broene for coming out. And unless you have anything else to say, we're going to go back to our normal programming. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Connor.